Hi, Jackie. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Well, we have two puppies. They're 18 months old now. We rescued them in L.A., two different litters. One was found in a homeless encampment. The other one was just an abandoned litter.
Thank you so much for doing that. I just thank you for doing that.
A pleasure. We love them both, and it's a boy and a girl, and they are best friends. But we take them for walks, and I don't know who initiates it really, but they both, when they see people or other dogs, they just start barking and they tugging at us on the leash, and they won't stop. We can't, we ask them to sit, stay. We try to give them treats. They just bark, 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 bark.
Okay, so first of all, if the dog is barking and you don't want him to bark, why would you give him a treat?
No, I mean, if per chance they start barking for a second, we try a treat, but not while they're barking.
Oh, well, forget the treat. That's number one. Number two, when they're barking, what do you guys do?
We tell them to stop barking. No, no, no.
Okay. And do you stop at that point? Because obviously they're barking like crazy. You can't walk?
No, we can't walk, but they don't really stop. No, they don't. We just kind of tug them away from the thing that they're barking at. And then once they're away from it, then they'll calm down for a little bit until they see the next thing they want to bark at.
Now, here's one thing. I hear you saying that when they're barking like that, you're telling them to sit, stay, lie down, whatever, at which point they're so excited that they're not responding to it at all. So, in other words, by teaching them that they don't have to respond to those commands, how are you going to use those commands in the future? What you need to do is really focus on those basic training commands at home and then start incorporating them. I would take them to a park where there might be other dogs 100 yards away. Practice there. Maybe get a little bit closer a couple of days later. Practice there. Gaining that control in a situation where there's no distractions at first is important, then gradually adding those distractions can make all the difference in the world. That's number one. Number two, when you're taking your dogs for a walk and they start reacting, what you're doing by saying, be quiet, please, shut up, whatever you say to them, from their perspective, you're just joining in with the conversation. You're just barking alongside them. They're excited and barking, now you're excited, and they assume that you're barking alongside them. So this is a really easy problem to resolve. Number one, secure the basic training. Go back to your basics. I'm going to send you a copy of the book. Go back to your basics. And when the dogs start barking, I want you to say nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just continue walking straight. Just go, go, go. As long as you're not paying attention to it, you're not reinforcing it. Let me explain reinforcement when it comes to dogs. Dogs are like kids. They react to either positive or negative attention. So sometimes by saying no, 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 you're actually giving them the attention and reinforcing the problem. I don't want you to say anything. If you want, you can say it's none of your concern. That's what I do, and just continue walking. But the minute you stop, you're actually reinforcing that they're barking for a reason. Very easy problem to stop. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some work on your part. You may have to stop and have a glass of Chardonnay halfway down the block. But I want you to understand that this is not a problem dog. This is an issue with dogs. Excuse me. And if you follow the advice in the book, or there's some on my website as well, but I'm going to send you a copy of the book. They're 18 months. They're young dogs. Who knows what they're exposed to early on. I know you got them young, but I want you to focus on teaching them the basics so you have a positive way to communicate them when they're doing something wrong. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to put you, Jackie. Keep me posted also on hold. I'm sending you a copy of How to Get Your Dog to Do What You Want. By the way, I know I give a lot of these books away, but the books are available if you want to buy one at the thepetshow.com, my website. Both my dog and cat book are also available at amazon.com. So How to Get Your Dog or How to Get Your Cat to Do What You Want. 866-870-KRLA, the phone number.